Drip, drip, drip. The fucking noise wouldn't stop. Eventually, he found the energy to go and take a look. Wandering bleary-eyed into his bathroom. Water leaked in droplets from the tap. He sniffed and rubbed his nose before leaning across the sink and pushing the handle tightly to the left. The water stopped leaking. Satisfied, he gave a soft sigh of relief and flicked the light switch off before heading back into his bedroom. He blinked at the bright light from his computer screen, momentarily blinded as he flopped back down into his seat. It only took a few minutes for him to relax and continue his work. He was satisfied. Soon the only noise that filled the room was the clatter of the keyboard. As a writer, he required as much silence as possible. It helped him to think. He stopped typing. Drip, drip, drip. Another sigh escaped his lips. This time, echoing his frustration. He violently wheeled the chair back across the floor and stepped out into the dark hallway. Drip, drip, creak, drip. He paused, startled by the strange noise. For several moments, he stood, without breathing before his senses began to rush back to him. Carefully, he reached for the light switch, bracing himself against the wall so as to not disturb the floorboards again with his footsteps. The hallway was suddenly illuminated. He blinked, but saw nothing. He was, indeed, alone. With a slight shiver, he walked quietly into the bathroom and frowned at the dripping tap. Again, he leaned across and pushed the handle tightly to the left. Drip, drip. It wouldn't stop. The water continued to leak. He clicked his tongue, irritated. He reached over the sink again. Creak. He froze, filled with a sharp fear. There was nothing but the dripping tap. Shaking the paralysis away, he reached over and pushed hard against the handle. The dripping slowed and stopped. He stood for a moment or two before leaving the bathroom and padding back into the hallway to his bedroom. He left the lights on this time. He exhaled and gave a light groan when he settled back into his chair at the computer. If only to fill the empty house with a more human sound. He glanced at the clock at his bedside table. It was late. But he had work to do, though. He wanted to at least finish this chapter before settling into bed. He rubbed his eyes and leaned in towards the screen, pausing again as he read the words, emblazoned in bold, beneath his last paragraph. Let the water run. The chair was wheeled back from the desk. He felt his heart pounding. Surely he could not have typed this. He leaned in closer to the screen. He was tired. Perhaps he had somehow misread the text. No. He had not been mistaken. His ears twitched, and he perked up, tilting his head slightly. Drip, drip, drip. Hey everybody, it's ItsDanniFandom here, and I just wanted to take a moment to say at the end of this, thank you guys so much for watching or listening or however you guys chose to indulge in this content today. It truly means the world and more to me that you guys support me and my stuff. It makes me so unbelievably happy. And if you guys want to continue to support me, I have a Ko-Fi page as well as a Patreon. You guys can donate to me on my Ko-Fi if you want to, or you guys can check out my Throne page and support me by buying me a gift or contributing to the funds of getting a bigger gift for me. I really appreciate it. The last gift that I got was a giant axolotl plush that one of my server members got for me, and I really love it. I named him Peppers. Anyway, other than those two options, you also have my Patreon. I've got 2 tiers at the moment, so feel free to check those out if you're curious. Speaking of my Patreon, I want to give a quick shout out to my current $9 patrons: Dr. A Fox, Aaron Kosterman, Ace Julio AO, Achilles Games 51, Action Bastard, Aiden S 2014, Alexander Lee, Alexander Reyes, Andrew Annis, Andrew Anoy, Anon, Aupa, Arsalan Falati, Asala 2011, Atheist Guy, Atomic Crom 51, Urizville, Ben Hardison, Big Buddha, Ben Hardison, Big Buddha, Bizarre Dalek 31, Black Mask, Black Knight 1945, Bonnie Longo, Charles Harris, Charlie, Christopher Joycey, Claymore 2190, Cletus McEaterson, Condemned Bob, Courier Bry, Kristen Rivera, Cross MJ, Cyclone Clyde, D4C or Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, I still love that name, David D. Sanchez or Disavowed Ash, Devinder, Delboy, Dim and Shark 15, Dom Addy, Draco, Dragon Blood Fire X, Dylan, Ellison Wilson, ELV, Araviv, Eternal Ronin, Ulaji, Faucet of Drip, Flacco Alex, Gabo25, Gabriel Mesa, Gabriel Reader, Gotcha Zach, GamerKid GP, Giovanni Gums, Golden Quake, Gray, Gray Veil, Guy, Hayden, I Am Random Samurai, Insanity Gamer X, Isaiah Leslie, It's John Connor, Jace, Jack, Jack the Bro, Jake the Snake A, James Ridley, Jay Torres, Just Jenner, Jobabo 3, John Dunn, Jonesy, Jose Charas, Joseph Owenspipe, Boolean Poo, K. Jake D, Cade, Kelgram, Kiana Kislana, Last Kirky, Lawbringer DK, Leo Prime, Lex, Liam Hughes, Lonely Wolf, Lord Doggo, Maki Maki, Man of Many Bees, Mason Carter 777, Maximus Amadeo, Maxwell Lecure, Michael Cardenas, Minecraft Gamer 237, Mista Hayes, Nate Parody, Nathan Ortiz, Nenoris, Neva Weeba, Nick, Old God's Wrath, Onyx, Orbtalis TM, PDP, Patrick Jan Joshua Davidson, Persona, Peter Rasmussen, Poyup, Roxy, Rylan Dixon, Rytex1234, Sam, Say Gaming, Shade, Shadow Fox, Sinblade 723, Sleepy Sloth, Sneedly Chuck, Sonrox, Steve 455, Styx, Swag, The Patman, The Void Dragon, The Noir Novelist at gmail.com, Thomas, Thoughty Tahati, Throw225155, Tommy, Tommy Guns, Traces, Transferries, Tristan Smith, Uriel Herrera, Uselesser, but I'm sure you're not useless at all, User Patron 98, Wayne Sampson, Will, XX Antitrix, Never Sorry 17XX, XX Rabbit 07XX, Zelred, Zalfrin, Zephyr Onyx, and Civis01. Thank you guys so much for being my $9 patrons. It means the world and more to me that you guys support me and my stuff and want to support me even more by financially helping me. If there were any other words in the English dictionary that could say thank you to you guys, I would use them, but for now, I'll just settle for thank you. Thank you guys so much. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to today's audio or watching today's video or however you guys again decided to indulge in this content today. You guys truly mean the world and more to me, and I appreciate every single one of you. I'll catch you on the flip side, guys. Later!